Today I've got this Squire Bullet Special, and it says Bullet Infinity. And when they made these in 2002, they called it a Bullet Special. I don't know, but it's a fantastic playing guitar, but the tuners aren't all that great. So I'm gonna put some of these Wilkinson 6 on a plate vintage split shaft style by Musiclily, and hopefully they'll drop right in and it won't be that difficult. Shouldn't take very long. So let me get these out of the package. So I got these unwrapped. I really don't like Musiclily's whole shrink wrap thing, and they're still kind of greasy. I'm going to wipe them down a little bit, and it turns out I'm going to have to use a reamer and open these holes up a little bit. They're just a little too big. They're probably 8mm and these are 9mm. And upon opening the package, I finally only had 5 screws, and I thought I had needed 6, but turns out I only need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good. So I'm going to go ream these holes out, and we'll be back in a bit. So I got those bushings installed after a little bit of work with the reamer. If you don't know what a reamer is, it's like a long cone-shaped drill of sorts. It's better to use that instead of a drill bit because you take the chance of tearing up your headstock if you use a drill bit. So here we are, all back up on this headstock. Make a little light adjustment. These are what used to be on here. So I've got the bushings installed. We're going to flip her on over here. And as you can see, it used to be right there, and all of the holes, you can still see the existing holes, but it's not that big of a deal. I bought the guitar for $40. So, and this I think is going to cover most of it. We'll see. Now, this is 6 on a plate, so there's not any individual ones, so should drop right in, but it is not. It might take a little work to. There we go. Push it in. Make sure we're nice and flush. And now we got 4 screw points that we need to cover. So we're gonna have one here, one here, one here, and one here. And of course I'm up in my room without power tools, so I'm gonna go drill those holes out real quick and we'll be back. Alright, so I got the holes drilled out, and I did pilot one right in there just because I wanted to see how it fit, and I didn't feel like taking it back out. So we're going to put these other 3 screws in here, drill them out just enough to, you don't want to go too deep, you don't want to go too wide either. But what I really like about these 6 on a plate is you don't have to worry about getting them all aligned like your 6 individual vintage style. And it's easy. You saw me drop it right in there. Really easy. And everything lined up. These keys appear to be metal. I can't quite tell if they're metal or plastic. They appear to be nice and metal. They have a nice stiffness about them. And they give it that nice vintage look and fit. And that's one thing I do like, is the vintage look, and it's easy. You drop the string down there and tighten it up. And like I said, it had these on there, and these aren't bad, but they're not great. They're good at best. And they're plastic top keys. You can see the seam real easy. And they do get dirty inside. I can't pull it off here. They do get dirty inside where the gear is. Last time I had them off, I cleaned it when I bought the guitar, and they worked out great for a while, but then I wanted something better. So I got these nice Wilkinson 6 on a plate vintage split shaft style. And I'm going to throw some strings on this guitar and have fun with it. So there you have it, folks. Just a simple install of these Wilkinson Vintage Deluxe Split-shaft 6-on-A strip tuners. These are one of my preferred tuners if I'm not going with some lock-in tuners on some other guitars. I like these split shafts. They're easy to install. Even the ones that are not on the strip, they're fairly easy to install, and they look good and they work great too. But if I had a choice, I'd go 6 on a strip because it's easy all around. Like I said, the hardest thing I had to do was remount the holes for the bushings. For 28 bucks, you really can't beat that. I'll leave some links down in the description there for where you can pick these up at. And without further ado, let's hear how this cheap little Squire with a pearly gates Seymour Duncan pickup sounds.